Emu ana samina papa ebema wo honam atoso na honam dua no aye fefefe. Hwehwe ne gel skincare product. Ne gel skincare kita haban no papa vitamins ne minerals ahemuma. Na eboa siesie wo honam na esan kotia honam eni nkeka wa bi tse. Stretch marks, acne, dark spots, white patches, eni nye keka ho nyina. Nia eye enigisem crown say. The gel skincare products egu ahodo to say Egyptian whitening lotion, baby glow shower gel, half cast lotion, crystal glow lotion, silky glow lotion, and snow white lotion. Na ne bon so dafem kra. Ne opedudu etu no ato emfre yen san number so 0246 430 843 ana 0203 808 256. Hwehwe ye ne tira kwan ewo nkran adwenga no motorway junction. Yeni taxi rank na edi inhwenimu. Ne gel skincare ema honam toso abribia. FDA agi adwedi nkrato yi atum.
Betumebo edi. Na hope na beba. Na me start here fasting and prayers. Na hope am twen kan do Ghana. Obi ga yo kwache me say na we never know you fasting and prayers na ba. Enjem de betra wani. And a dinner. And I look at my friends in town. We just friends if you don't comment. I have Getty, Odro, and then no. As we come to friends. Ubumuna, I saw to Shubidu Babi now. Or that means, but of my Shubidu Babi.
Shubidu Bate, Shabida Bide, yeah. Bang.
Good evening.
Good evening.
What's about to say?
Yeah, me I do, Mr. Felix. Bibi I will call.
Ask questions that don't come on, I'm not playing.
Oh. You know, my
to minimum.
Yeah. Minimum. Bo, eh. Minim ni amehu, enti na meni aji. Yesu dinimo, chana tomi, wama menya ni kwa jenubi. Minimo, enti na meni aji.
I want you to know say brought me the new packet one. Anytime we start saying no fasting pressing na upon the free America and about yet was we jai soon in yan komo.
Oh ni ajai soon jai komo wajin kwa Christ bedama o shayana do abiri nem odi yene chiro akwenyi nem Jai komo wajin kwa Christ bedama o.
And one I think say it was recent. I stand to correct it. So obo hands na okwana say o na release ya. Nyame sisada.
Nyame.
Oh. Are you back after the break? Na I think it's one no nkomo edipa away for more than 20 years, where she's been, what she's been doing, and where the friends are also on my property. That is one quite many media like Felix.
Hello, Minianum, and the party in Pessemino. So you'll be a wash me, and I will be seeing me. Now, what do you say? Business na and yet legitimate business. You are just wasting time. There is no way saying like any legitimate. Then go for baby you money. I saw somebody's ad last year, and I'm ready to know more about the business. We signing up, and I just need information. I do my due diligence. When I found out I was legitimate, I jumped on board. Oh my, need to me baby. Because the is so hard and it's not going to help us. Our body is going to be weak than it's supposed to be weak. 18 no me pound show. Reach out to me on my phone number so. I'll give you more details and then I will help you set this business up. I'm a business coach. I am also a professional nurse, so I understand how it is working in abroad or working in the health field. Reach out to me and I'll help you set this business up. May God richly bless you. Bye.
For holding me down, say any in so US where she is now, but now tap send is in like 50 states in America. New York is the latest place on the account New York City and Boston. Download the app, tap send. Register with the code Zionfelix. You get $10 for just using my name. Yes, $10 for just using my name, Zionfelix. This thing is Cabaret and for and I say about woman is so and no charges, no e-levy, no hidden charges. For tap send SNS card. A fee. Now, diaspora insurance say insure your family members. Send a send a tour, be a free one. That particular person, you get up to £20,000. Now, all the year, I'm on the park. A year, and cancel be free more by the end for the expire. Send me a woman now, to go to the point in time of the person will expire. To expire, you get up to £20,000 to insure that particular person. Log on to diasporainsurance.com and start insuring your family members. Catch up says I am. And they say, bro, never insure or wish for. Not nice like you here. As I say, as we are entering Christmas, I'm sure your body are. I will say, I'm a fan of Eba. You need not to fly all the way to America where until you get see a free banner. And I say, I'll Vietnam, I'll China. So, 2 weeks because a year, Dora, not here, any day, no. Why in the amount? I'll probably change. I will be sharing quality weeks, any amount. So just go to Sacramento. We'll talk wishing them free, nice like you here. We will be. The seminar is very busy. Now, number called NAS like you hear also corner. Take this number, call them. If you're in Ghana or you're outside Ghana, they can deliver it to you. 0243 666 176. 0243 666 176. Mrs. Getty or Joe Anan.
Yes.
About to say.
Evoko pa.
America to say.
America evoko.
Oh, Ghana to say.
I wanna ba.
What was the name?
New York.
Oh, New
York.
New York in China. Oh, quite 20 years. About 1998. Time I work up here, no.
Oh, sir. Okay.
River Street, kind of.
Okay, mommy, oh. Ghana yeshi Ghana boko me baya me betu ebusuafo ho ye de na nyame na mda na ase se sebi mamba se me be yi na mo me baya me be sre ebusuafo bi aho ye nti I'm excited
me sure say ebusuafo yo mo bisa pa so ma so musa me de na ti say o Ghana be say me say o ye ba kon kan
then I'll be sad. Oh, this trip me by say first me best busia for. And also me me be a church talk akra. Church talk. Yeah, today I have a extravagant. And I'm moving from church to church. By eba ko akra and yeah call Central region. The next stop Winneba. Nyame aduma November 20th we be call Winneba. Baptist Church Winneba, and then we'll go to Sanko Baptist Church. Sanko Baptist Church. Inti yekitim from
who preachers or
Metunyo mostly.
Okay, so
it's a worship awakening event.
Okay.
Song ministrations, yeah.
How long have you been outside?
I've been out for 22 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Going like, did you went purposely say, okay, I'm done with music, let me just go and start life all over again in America?
No, I didn't. I just went there to minister because I was invited, but a few things happened and I decided to stay over. And during the course, now I got married and started having kids, so I got busy, and then I was engaged in church a lot. So, I'm busy.
A few things happen. No, when I go to America now, what didn't they think about your career as well? Because then I'm sure like you're huge. I mean, all these.
Yeah, I was by God's grace. My junior no say abrabon here boy boko enim. Sebi Muslim back then no. Then sheda anyi sika bi asa. You know, we just did ministry. No, and she said, right now I am more business, like the business aspect of it, up more. Back then it was like purely ministry, and see, honestly, when I didn't think about say me career, how it's going to be, like, you know, I was thinking about the future and what it holds for me and what I could do and come up with it. Because I had sebi. I mean, back then, you see, I know people are making huge sums of money, but back then you make it, but mostly you get the popularity. And say on your popularity, now out of that, maybe I'll be in your connections and stuff that can help you out. But while I thought that it's now me about brother. You know,
yeah. How is it hard for a show? Back then?
Oh, I can't really tell, honestly.
Get your friends, how is that? How? Because what they get to, and you know, where's getting? Yeah,
you can't get your friends. Our friends need a back vocalist, no, any instrumentalist. They and I come together. We use and friends so that everybody will feel a part of it. Now, you know, blah blah blah. And see, we use them friends so everybody, all of us will feel like a family. The second reason why we use the and friends was because now we go school. We were nurses training college or college, and at those days, you know, as a nurse, that we regard it as a noble profession. It's a noble profession, like in some idea, it says why you're nurse. It's not tolerated. And I was kind of trying to dodge the any, you know, everybody started having problems. And you see Getty and friends, they know me as Gertrude. And before they got to know, say, hey, that was when I was singing in churches and moving around. It took time for them to recognize, say, many Getty and friends whilst I was in the school. Remember a couple of teachers started giving me trouble. Because my class and now my, you know, and sometimes they just, but eventually, you know, they got used to it until they started inviting me to sing at the graduations in the idea.
Then you were young then when it started?
I was very young, yeah. I was in my early 20s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then friends now are amazing.
Friends now I have about 10 to 12.
So, so my idea say you, I want to first when you say, when and open mom or band name. Back you guys come on and say like you guys were just friends before now.
Okay. Producer was a friend of mine in a church that I used to go to. I'm still a part of them anyway. Yeah, from Faith Evangelical Church. Okay. So he used to come there because the then Ola Williams was in the church. I don't know if you heard the name. Yeah, he was also one of the big shots and in the gospel music. So Ola Williams was in the church, and those days, they get invited to come sing. And he was in the church, and so he brought all these outside instrumentalists, though they belong to other churches. But so that's how I got to know the producer. And see, along the line, a producer said he wants to produce me. No, I never did. But me shining in na me tonyum, me work choir, me work different groups, me work prayer ministry, me work, like I love church and I love God and I love the things of God. So that's how it happened. See, on no day on mobile. Okay, so okay, I want to do this with you, and no putting them together. Me, I was just a very young adult.
Okay. So how was the money being shared among people?
Oh, so me can be say it was not about money. Back then, we were just excited. Say, you have opportunity to minister. We just share it. But common day, we were not that rich, but we were not in need either. Or everything was. It means to me, say I became very independent, unofficially independent, pretty early. Because everything was my school fees or whatever, and I was being catered for through the music na me
How many albums are we releasing?
Yeah, 5. And so so I think I did about 2 or 3.
Okay.
And
no,
I was still collaborating with them. Me too. Na me their money. No more year whatever. No more some their but no more two. They bring it, mix it, then I master it, and then.
Okay.
It's now a back and forth.
Do you think that the producer was fair with you guys? I mean, with the sales and the proceeds from the
And then I mean no more. You because someone say those days a car producer so is we have the executive producer and the technical producer. So I'm talking about the technical producer. Executive producer no. Maybe my own was not like a management, serious management contract. It's as a friendship, and baby. So when we do it, we give it to the executive producer or countermount, and then they sell. Okay, and see, they can tell you say major 1,000, right? And there is no way you can follow up with that. Just say we are call studio now. Duplicated CDs and any cassettes, and those days was CDs and cassette. And see, to me, bet me afa wechi. I go chat 3,000 or catch us so we could chat 2,000 now. You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know. You know. Then you know when you're
getting to the States at the time, I mean, you were huge then.
Yeah.
Now, what's the whole ordering a job your popularity? What I say, it didn't tell me because I'm popular and I'm going to purchase me for you. No,
no.
It's all about the
No. What are you doing to survive? What are you putting? What is putting food on your table? And then here, so we will whom you. So it doesn't bother me at all.
22 years in America, how has it been?
Tough and educative, strong, and I think it's been good because me jidi say nyame na otutu ya namo. If you trust the Lord and you walk with him, otutu wa namo. Sometimes you maybe see you don't understand say why, but eventually no ubehu. Because the reason why I'm saying this is nyame adom sisi and I have all my kids there. They are schooling there, which is a great advantage. Besides that, yarim and maybe about my problem that I've had to go through surgeries and stuff like that. I don't know how that would have been. Would I be able to put the money? And even if I had the money, would I be able to get the health care that I need to be all right? Well, and see, there are advantages and disadvantages. You lose your popularity, but then there are a lot of things that are more important than being popular.
Getty and so other friends no more.
And friends also nyame shira obi and like I was telling you whilst we're having the conversation. Ebi mo to coin. They just travel because somebody saw them in the video. Say obo bass and I say obo keyboard. Say akwa you're good. Let me come look for the person and just come pick him up. And some of them traveled like that, just like me. I just traveled because I didn't struggle to travel. Maybe you might not have the cash, but so all of them are blessed, and quite a number of them have become pastors too. It's me a pastor. About 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
So after 12 years, you mean after being American?
Yeah, sir.
I mean, which one of them who said the kind of was it your first trip or now? Let me just stay and
oh, it's tough. Say we are walking out now, it's like starting everything all over again. It's tough, but I believe that everybody will have to go through a process. To me, like this, I had a mindset say I'm coming to start afresh. It's me bana me facing difficulties, it doesn't stop me. Only I mean it does not discourage me. Say I did grand by my brain back my brain, you know, me who but I keep pushing. Yeah, I'm going to keep pushing until I get to where I want to be.
You did 2 projects whilst there.
Yeah.
Professionally, have you stopped doing music? Like,
No, I haven't. I haven't stopped doing music. I just released one. But like I said, Sauniha is a little tough. Ube jam for, but they play for a little bit and then they just, you know. And then we also have to master being on the platform, social media platform, which I was late on coming on, which was one of my, I think it's my major mistakes. I mean, that I did not join in when everything, started with it. It's, having to put yourself into that, so it's you have to try and error until you really get there. Yeah.
In August last year, when you were key of joining, you said you go on.
Yeah.
And I said, Getty and friends are coming back.
Yeah.
Will they come back?
Oh yeah.
Is there a possibility?
It is in process. Oh, the old Getty and friends. Yeah, we did. Sisi Akramike, one of us is from Nyamisi or Ilenowaba. He's in town. But Getty and friends, we make friends everywhere we go.
Okay.
I say, so we can have the original. And those I was working with in the beginning, they were all older than me. Okay. They were fine. So right now, as we speak, they are very gray hair and old. I mean, not old, but they are pretty old. Ubusi are paying, blah, blah, blah. And they don't have that kind of time for the rehearsals and stuff that needs to be done. So they come around, but to say you be too quiet, not here like before. Very new friends. We want younger, mixed. It's a young age, and then they all know that I'm in town. They have the time to follow. No, they come and we go. Otherwise, they know what we are doing. They follow up with the shows and all that. But if yeah, having time to rehearse and moving away from their families and things, no, it's a headache.
Well, we are away for a very long time. I'm sure you've been stepping in the music scene.
Exactly.
And back then, this time, Getty and friends bit my 15.
Yeah, we are trying. It's just I just joined in last year. It's happened. Like I was busy.
Wow.
I was busy with children. I was busy with church. I was busy, I was singing, but I was, busy. But when I got a prompting in my spirit that get up and do this again, I said yes, I am going to do it. Until now, I just joined. It's tough, like I'm saying, but I'm going to get there. Yeah, I'm going to get there. Because otherwise it would be boring. Oh, they be saying Yamejumanu is mostly weekend. During the weekdays, you do calls, you check up on people, visit the sick and whatnot. But I didn't win so come so it's
so they like business or like full time Sunday to Sunday.
Oh, and also the MWA, no. We should Bible says in your money on your Juman manindidi. As I say, but so now you have a mega congregation that, and also a Juma it's a whole lot of work. It's very demanding, and after it calls for self-discipline. So one kasa obiansha so now with me say I have my prayer time, I'm having my devotion time, I'm having my study time. It's a whole lot. It's maybe
America embassy from Minnesota. Then also for you see video mo pass America say.
America they be on phobia also. Nobody cares. Especially in New York. Nobody cares. Okay, maybe I should ask you. So we, you know, what?
Like, original like. They be all trendy. Oh yeah, no ma.
Oh yeah, no maybe trendy. No, Americans don't. They don't do that. You have to do the real work. Now over trendy, are trendy, trend properly, trend positively. Yeah. A holiday like, obi I said like nobody cares what you wear. What say? Okay, so oh now we actually no, we don't care about that. Obi that's why you know. Oh, but you don't have time to. But we follow social media in Ghana, so at least now we have. Oh yeah.
To release tension.
Yeah. Sometimes you get bored. You want to.
The end also for me. How do you feel as a woman of God yourself?
Yeah, you shake your head. You shake your head. It's like no, this is going wrong. It's going wrong. A lot is going wrong. But I know, sir, in due time, so you maybe able page out the real pastors now from Magazano to come out.
They also follow some of the tour in channel. Some of your gospel acts, you know, maybe I want to say you have to do things like that to also trend.
I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that at all. Manyamin trendo. Or if you are trending, do something positive. Baby, you know, things are happening, then you are trending. But hey, like social media, no, I think some of us have taken it over the top. Emma, maybe I should say, yeah. It's sometimes it's appalling to watch.
Current crop of acts, no gospel, no, how not tell me.
Why?
Why would not see on the
Oh, me too, yeah. They have, they play me. Me and Nankasa, I don't play music much. When I was younger, I sleep with music, wake up with music, but now I don't, because I don't know, some way, somehow, I don't really listen to music too much unless I purpose them, and young kakra. But the people, my children listen to, like MOG, Denzel, who else? You know, a couple of them. Joe Meadow, yeah.
And they say, if you know. Youth for no.
Youth for no. Oh, some I'm teaching this, but so they really don't care, and they are musically inclined too. You know, they pick and choose what they want to.
When you say that musically inclined, I try to tell you say those who the masses
Come again?
No, also your kids are musically inclined.
Yeah.
That's why they choose to listen to the emojis, the Denzels and the Joes.
Yeah.
Are you telling me say those who do for the masses no?
And is Joe not doing for the masses?
So, Joe, you know, it's not like the American kind of music. It's not like the Baba Christian kind of music where
yeah, because I'm here English. My kids speak English. Okay. They are more inclined to that. But because they are musically inclined, they select what they want. Sometimes they say, oh, this is typical. This is too typical. They always want to hear something new, something they don't know. What I say, or sometimes when you try too hard, they like, who say be my language? Like you trying to you overdoing it. Who overdo so they don't want to. Yeah, some will feel her. They love music. They sleep with music and wake up with music.
Like how you used to do when you were young.
I like exactly.
So make music.
They can sing, but I'm fairy. So I'm trying to me nyabutre because was Angola push them not so cast on yes what.
Yes alone or it was their friends?
It was mostly by the producer. Mostly. I did one or two of them. But we all come together. Annie and Zap Mallet in a recording. So yeah.
Is that an extra?
No, that's he does the programming. He does the programming, but Mr. Bilson, who puts the song together, most of the time. Also, he's a musician. He's a very strong percussionist. Into now you hear a lot of beats. Yeah. So he is not. Yeah, he's not the kind that wabasa oh yamin your mommy. Until we don't go to the studio say yamin your mommy. That's why we come out differently. We go and we are telling you what we want and how we want it to sound. And so you just follow what we are telling you to do.
Was there any like formal agreement?
No, that's what I was saying earlier on. Say it's a friendship thing. It was no. And I mean, I was so young, so I didn't really.
Because I said,
I said on to me to be almost. I didn't think that was fair. I didn't think that was. I don't know what the agreement was, but say okay, minimum judgment meant to you. How is that? To me, I'm like that was ridiculous. Yeah, but anyway, because I don't know agreements or mobile too, until I can't say much about that.
It gets to a point where the person who wrote the song for you take place.
Saying, my mentor.
Oh,
to me, I said, hey, then you're not to it. To me, I said, my mentor. No, it will not get to that. Oh, to me, I said. Now we are humans. Now, baby, I'm a Korean. Now we're are you gonna video posting on social media? Oh, and it was just a ridiculous thing. Yeah, I mean, you can part ways amicably. Part ways amicably, but say, and you might to know how you might popular and say, "Go to now, it's not possible. Like, that's just not realistic to me.
How is your music scene right now? Are we improving? Or have we improved from yesterday years now?
Yeah, we have improved in presentations, I believe. We have improved in instrumentations. We have improved in our video qualities and stuff. But maybe we need more improvement when it comes to the word-based assembly woman, because I think sometimes a little too much on the emotional side. Say emotions is like every day. Oh, now me did you habaimu na nenya me ama me plate na me did you know, it's mostly about that. But I think that's, to me, that's what is lacking. It's not all of them, but to me that's what is lacking mostly, because back in the day, when we sang, now we are singing scriptures. Maybe to say hymns, say something I love about hymns. Utu hymn 1, 2, 3, 4 verses. By the time you finish, you have the whole gospel in the hymn. And Okasa said there is a cross. And Okasa said go beneath the cross. And Okasa said pour your heart to the Lord. You understand? But right now it's more like we are all about the goody of God, which is the grace of God, which is good, but we have to get a balance.
Getty, get your friends. Media Zionfelix. I'll be back after this quick break.
Forever Construction and Consultancy Limited. Say the domenya and sasia ye ka hwasem to nchene a obi ewo akrampa ewo kaswa budumbura nkwan ye mu from CAF University ko hoye be se 15 minutes drive obi pe afei Dodowa Hills be 10 minutes drive be to Government Hospital and na Ebri Nsawam Road obodan 10 minutes drive from Nsawam Government Hospital towards Ebri say a litigation free land. Asase a yentu so anwea asase a eye registered asase a ensio light ene akwampapa wode a Forever Construction 0501 518347 and 05099999828 Forever Construction asase a asem bie ni ho.
Masala BM, my name is Mame Auntie Getty, and Yedi in common. We've talked a lot. I mean, where she's been for all these years, 22 years of being in America, 3 kids, married. For how long have you been married? 22 years?
20.
20 years?
Yeah.
Oh, now 2 years later, worry.
Aye, Chebia.
Wow.
And Chebia, I'm calling her 2 years now.
Then you've seen everything in marriage?
I've seen pretty much, yes. I have.
Wow. 20 years?
Yeah.
We've got 5 years.
Thank you.
How is it?
Tough. Very tough.
How?
Because you are living with somebody you didn't know. You thought you knew, but you didn't know. And see, after na mabano, after na mube all the ups and downs, the positives and the negatives. Into the challenge is how you compromise. Where you need to compromise. Maybe I say or where you need to do and sacrifice. Yeah, so when we are how, and the most important of all is communication, which most of our people lack. Communication. Say uni pan wohona monkomo. Say bonkomo all the time. Together as friends, the person has to be your friend. And you have to be able to communicate with problems to each other, and you must be able to listen to each other. So yeah, but it's tough. It's tough. So sometimes it's like, well, is this the right person that I married? But also was, yeah, because there is a turbulence going on. Maybe a confusion because we Canadian, we are Canadian, you know, and it seems like, what is this? Did I marry the right person? But when the storm passes, it's like, oh, this is the most blessed person. I couldn't have done any better. But I think many people don't have the patience to wait for the storm to calm down, and then they just check out. But I think it's a better thing because they have more advantage, I think, in society and everything. I think it's easier. They don't have to be pregnant and stuff. Oh, yeah, especially when you have tough pregnancies like I did.
How was yours?
Tough. It's tough. Oh, Nina had CS. I had complications, and it's tough. All the three. So all the three was not.
So after second one, why did you go and give birth again?
And last one, no dear. Once I said Bible crack, then you forget. But then again, once because there's no problem. Obi uncle be that. What has happened to you has happened to somebody before. And you know that's the process. Until you pass it, and then you go to the next one, and you do. But thank God also for good health care. That helps a lot. I
talked to somebody also in America she had 9 miscarriages before getting her only son. Oh,
I had 2 before getting my first one. And my husband was like, oh, you don't have to worry. I married. I said, Jack, I am worried, and I have to start praying. You know, because and then when I say, oh, don't worry about miscarriage, even if you don't have a child, it's not. I said, no, I'm not doing that. Yes, sir, I have to, because ochina minimnia, ochina basi, and then I kama, so you will say that. But tomorrow nobody knows. So yeah, I had to work on it.
When I mean, the worst could have happened.
Oh, onipa yenipa. You don't take chances, especially when you know what you can do to get what you want. Why don't you do it? Yeah.
I saw a publication today. I also Mr. Ibu. I don't know, so Nigerian actor.
Yeah.
Mr. Ibu. The bag girl married 9 months ago, and according to what she has.
Why are they?
Married 9 months ago.
Okay.
So the marriage is like 9 months.
Right.
And according to what she's written, the man is so good. That the man is the best person she's ever met in her life. But the only reason why she's divorcing the man is because the man lied to him. So or mother, but the man is a divorcee, has 3 kids.
So if the person is good, it's tough to have somebody say, "Only need to help her." In fact, now they be sure with him know that now. It's tough, but it doesn't mean it cannot be forgiven. And then if the man is so good and so wonderful as you are saying, send a man on my house. So what's the point? Oh, I wouldn't divorce him because of that, unless say he's probably doing more than just hiding the children from me. But it's bad. It's bad that you hide such children.
As a woman of God, as a minister of the gospel, will you divorce your husband for cheating?
A very tough. A very tough. How is it cheating? Obi wa cheating, then you get caught. They stop. Obi wa cheating, so then he's not respecting you and bringing it in your house. That's a whole different level. Obi wa cheating, but o treat you okay. Obi wa cheating, and it's not treating you right. So it's all about your emotional condition. How is this whole thing affecting you? It's not a black and white decision. So when you're white, now you're black. No, it depends. It will depend on the situation, how it's affecting you, how the man is treating you in the midst of the cheating and all that. Yeah.
At what point does the Bible allow a person to divorce?
At what point? What I would say is when the person is beating you, that's a whole different. That's a whole nother level.
But the Bible doesn't talk about that.
Bible doesn't talk about a lot of things that we are going through today, but the principles apply. Principles apply to everything. Bible doesn't say go and smoke, but also it says smoking is.
Oh, Bible doesn't talk against smoking?
No, I haven't seen it. Some people might come up with something, and people always come up with something. But me, who yeah. And see, I'm just saying like a black and white decision. So when you say you say no. Is the principle that you apply. You have to apply the principle. That's all. And see, when it comes to divorce, in the beginning it was not so, but things happen. Things happen. See, to me, can say, be to death. Until now, because the Bible says you can't do that.
I have last two questions. One is about the Bible. One is about the society we live in.
Yeah.
My last but one.
Okay.
In the Bible, in the beginning, God created heaven and earth. The first two people were Adam and Eve. Now people are asking so many questions. After Adam and Eve, how did we get a lot of people? Because it didn't say Cain and Abel, remember two, and remember to be down. Like where did the other people come from? I saw from Bible.
And it's a message I just make it a Bible, not to just read the scriptures and compare it and then show you. Okay. And so you have to give me time to come back on that.
My last question.
Yeah.
You live in an environment where not as like you, America.
Sure.
In an environment where human rights are very respected. I mean, whatever you want to do with your life, legally, most of them you are allowed.
Right.
Even we is like
it's not recreational.
Legalizing in Colorado and other parts of America.
Right.
I know it's some part of America. I don't know if it is the whole country. Gay lesbianism is legalized.
Right.
Where you are, human rights is okay. But in Chrome, I say no. I don't know. If the executive of this country comes to Antigua to say, advise us, what will you tell them?
As to what?
To legalize it or not to legalize it in Ghana?
Legalize gay?
Yeah, like LGBTQ plus.
No, I wouldn't say legalize it. Definitely no. Oh, human rights, people they have their own right to do what they want to do with their bodies, with their houses, with whatever they have. You cannot impose on them. But then again, you don't enforce it. If I've worked with gay people and stuff, you don't look down on them. You don't, you pray for them. Say, if you get the window of opportunity, not condemnation. Oh, like most of us do. Hey, why you blah blah blah. No, they already know some. Oh, many people. I'm not talking just gay. Many people know that they are and they choose not to believe anyway. You don't go they feel condemned. That's what I'm trying to say. they already feel condemned. When him say he's far away from God, he's trying to get better, but nim kwai obefa so obey better. And then you go preaching and condemning them. We don't do that. Share the love of God. The love of God is more powerful than condemnation. Oh, and for me, I wouldn't say legalize it, because that also empowers people to do that. To say, honestly, say, since they did that, everything is plain. Say, my 12-year-old daughter, even when she was 12, 10, 11, 12, when obefie no kaka, and yama is school no wa, as a parent. Thank God say we've been able to train them and they know right from wrong. I wouldn't say legalize it, but then you don't also suppress people. What I say, what you do is preach to them. Okay. What you do is minister to them. And then when they experience the love of God, now nyame honhom kauma kuma. For instance, you legalize marijuana New York. Sisi anu nkwala omo collapse through vaping and smoking in the school. I'm talking about 12-year-olds, so basic education school for primary school for. I'm not high school for them. Forget. I am talking about 10 years old, 11, 12, 13. And you will be shocked. Sometimes ambulance will have to come and pick them up. So recreational. So now it has increased. Well, until now they are trying to find how they can get medications to the schools. Saying people will not die. Because sometimes we overdose now, we pass out. You could easily die. By the time ambulance come, now you fall you could easily die. Wow. Until they are finding news about, they said maybe I'm in Hudson Valley, they are finding the possible way of getting medications, antidote, right, to the school. Saying if anybody, whatever, man is short. What is all this problem? Oh, it is sometimes free. Even we say freedom has to have its limitations, because as human beings, if you leave us alone, it's already chaos. I
talked to some two guys who are gays, and
right,
they say it's that is how God created them. Mm-hmm. Some of the gay people, that's what they say. That is how God created them from infancy. But, do God create gays?
Oh. do God create?
Not like create gays.
I wouldn't say that, but some people come out of by the age of 1, 2. No, start here. No, we can, if we are speaking it Christian wise, and I want to take it spiritual wise, but socially I can't say that. What I say, but because I'm discussing with you spiritual, we can say a demonic. Okay, from our perspective, but socially, me to me in cancer, because that's who they are. Some people are 3 years old now, or yes sir. So babies are saying, but they say, but there are so many things we can't understand.
All the two people that I talked to, also they don't change. So
we are very for now. You're better to do it. Say in 2 months. If you want to when you're willing, say you have to have the heart. Say, Rade, I want to stop it. And even stopping it is not easy. After cry, say, one make an attempt to stop, and with all the prayers now, then you have to be having consistent mentors. Well, consistent mentoring, consistent like you have your pastors talking to you. You can't just be left, because as I say, until you still have, even those of us who said there are instincts that sometimes you feel it, but it's dependent how strong you are in your mind and all that. So and make up your mind that I'm not going to do it, but it's not easy. It is not. I will be like, why are they there for so many years? You just want them to stop one day. They will stop one day, but easy, sir. And so we should not be condemning them. If anything at all, I'll be encouraging them. But
let's get to what I say.
Amen.
What's your social media handles?
But official Getty and Friends, Facebook official Getty and Friends, Instagram official Getty and Friends everywhere, your iTunes and Amazon and everywhere. And so we want you to please follow us and share our music, love our music, download it, and let it be a blessing. Yeah, Michelle.
So when is the next project coming out?
Very soon, before December.
Before December?
Yeah, me, I don't mind.
That's like some...
Yeah, I'm working on it now.
Okay.
Before you go? Yeah, before I go.
So you we didn't bring your
Oh, they say
what? We didn't bring your So if someone wants to contact you, how do we contact you for your
845, my phone number 845 +1 845 274 8026.
Okay.
Umenya me WhatsApp. So and also about Instagram, so you can send me Instagram, Messenger, Facebook messages, YouTube. So on Saturday coming.
That's
Final
words to fans.
I just want to say God bless you, and thank you for supporting me. And I know that you would even do more in this new season. Onyamisha munyina wa uti interview so onyami onshira. Please go to my pages and just listen to the songs. Onyamisha.
Gertrude Ojo and an aka Getty, our young friends were Boche, and I'm the name hasn't changed. I don't know Felix, Zionfelix. On Instagram, Zionfelix.com, Twitter and TikTok, only underscore Zionfelix, Facebook, Zionfelix Entertainment News. Search for me on all those platforms. Let's get interactive. Bye-bye.
Ejuma is an online platform that connects people to the professionals they need on demand. We offer our services in Ghana and allow you to get your projects done professionally and on time by skilled personnel at the touch of a button. From creative freelancers and fitness coaches to gardeners, house cleaners, website designers, electricians, beauticians, and more. Available on our platform. The professionals you need are just a single search away. We aim to create a digital ecosystem that simplifies your hands for quality services, while giving service providers chances to drive more sales. For more information, visit us at www.ejumaonline.com.